In this segment, we're going to talk about the northern ball in our diamond model, the question about you as the individual leader and your personal characteristics. This will include a number of things that you do. Some of them will be habitual, some of them perhaps more intentional, and they will affect your ability to influence others and to get them to do what you want them to do. So when we think about your personal traits, and we talked, of course, about strategy in our last segment. In our next segment, we'll talk about influencing others. We'll also have a segment on organizational architecture, and we'll have a segment on leading change. But for the moment, the question will be, who are you? How do you lead yourself, if you will, so that you can become a more effective leader by managing your habits, your characteristic behaviors in the things that you do, how you think, and what you believe. So, who are you? Self-awareness is critical. In Henry Mintzberg's categories of 5 key leadership mindsets, he argues that self-awareness is the most important. In other words, if you don't understand who you are, where your strengths and weaknesses are, you will be unable to build effective synergistic teams that can complement your soft sides and play to your strengths. So I wonder, in your experience, what % of the people that you've met in life would prefer to keep things pretty much as they are? We've talked a little bit about this in our last segment as we addressed the issue of habituality and how much people tend to be creatures of habit. I used to think that the question was, can people change? I think the answer, of course, is yes, but given our discussion of the proportion of habituality in human behavior, I think the question now is, what are the odds that people will change? Habits are one of the things that keep people from changing, but perhaps more important than thinking about others is thinking about you. What is your willingness to change your own habits, what you do, how you think, what you believe? Would you estimate that to be high, medium, or low? So as we begin this segment, I'm inviting you to think not only about how these lenses will help you understand how to influence others more effectively, but also the question about how you are able to manage or lead yourself and to change your own habits.